Guess we got a little off track, but love knows a way back through the storms and pouring rain.
Green flag.
Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying. Heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls. Riding in on a stampede of lightning. Oh, I'm bringing back the sunshine. Bringing back the sunshine. Baby, it's about time. Oh, bring it back. Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the John Deere 300. I'm pretty sure, 350 at Pocono. As this has been such a great season so far. A lot of driver wins. A lot of drama has gone down. Qualifying here. We have, I think, SGB starting on pole, subbing for Qertyy P2. I'm pretty sure.
Sam is first.
Everybody. Huh? Sam is well, a lot of people are not here yet. Just waiting for everybody to get here. Go over power rankings over in just a second. Hopefully have a good day here at Pocono.
All right. Commercial break it is then.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that?
Welcome back, everybody, here at the 350 Pocono race for D1 MWRT. Is going over power rankings here. Qertyy ranked #1 after a dominant performance here at Pocono. Sorry, not Pocono. Last week's race, winning it, finally getting that win and breaking that losing streak for JCM in Thailand. Or sorry, not Thailand, Qertyy. Kind of nervous. But Thailand will move down to P2 for power rankings. I'm pretty sure, I don't think I was there for the race, but Thailand, a little like not much dominant as he usually used to be there. What was last week's race, Qertyy?
Last week was Chicagoland.
Chicagoland. Now I remember. Oh yeah, now I remember. GHT and Thailand, those two were going at it in the D2 race. Kind of like intertwined in the D1 race as well, this time being with Qertyy and Qertyy with a late race penalty with Qertyy. Ended up dumping Qertyy, looked like intentional, giving himself a penalty there. But moving on to Dylan. Dylan was up front all day, around that like 3rd to 4th position, and he's moving up to P3. in power rankings. And then guy who doesn't really get talked much about, RB12, had a pretty good day at Chicagoland, and he gets moved up way up into the power rankings, up in the P4 for power rankings. And pretty good day for him. Pretty good points day, as the Elliott's fans would say. But yeah, anything to say or add on to that, Qertyy?
Nope.
All right. Let's go into penalties here for last week, if I can find the channel. So penalties, it ended up being GHT at the 15-point penalty for D2. Thailand is on probation at the moment for the next two races for jumping out of his car, causing the massive one. Lock in there, Thailand. And also Zach getting a 15-point penalty for rear-ending someone and jumping out of the car. Only D1 penalties there is GC is never allowed to race D1 again. I mean, just banned from D1. And Chase for Life got suspended for 5 races. Both of them were wrecking intentionally and walling people, just not giving room.
Oh no.
What, Thailand?
My fault. I mean,
Oh. And then Grimmy got a 17-point penalty after wrecking Qertyy on the white flag going into turn 1. As we're going to have driver interviews coming up very soon. Waiting for the server and the people to get in the server. Qertyy, do you have anything to add on for these wonderful fans?
Just stick with us. More people are joining by the second. We'll go to commercial break really quick, and we'll come back probably with driver news next, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take you to commercial break.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that?
You might have beat me to Bristol, but there ain't no way you getting to Dago before me.
You driving mighty slow to be talking like that.
Well, that is just adorable. Do me a favor. Let me know how my taillights are working.
Eastbound and down, loading up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
Come on, baby. Come on, don't be like that. Come on, there you go. There you go.
Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound and what no bandit run.
Oh, no, you don't.
Cyber, do you want to sell your car on our website? Well, come visit our website today. Put your vehicle type and then type in your registration and then you click sell and then you could put in any price you will like and then it'll be sold on the market until someone buys it or not. Vente-votre-voiture.com.
And welcome
Okay, now we're
back,
starting
everyone.
off with.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh,
Freaking
wow.
going.
Eddie, just go. Start it.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
am I
right,
supposed to go
welcome back
now?
everyone to the John Deere 350 out in Pocono Raceway, where we are getting ready to get under green. It's going to be a long, fun day, and we're ready for some driver interviews, aren't we?
Hello,
Very
Devin.
excited.
Devin, do we have you?
He's not on stage.
Devin, are you there?
Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me.
Okay. How do you feel about your chances to win Pocono here? Starting last with your epic blue Dynaco paint scheme.
I'm feeling. I really know how to feel starting at the back like this. I'm not really good here, but there's some parts I'm good at. But that tunnel turn is definitely going to be the enemy. But new scheme, new sponsor. I hope at least get a top 5, at least top 7 best.
Okay, good luck. The good thing is that you can't go back any positions from where you start.
Right.
And I'm standing over here with Qertyy. Is he up on stage?
What?
I said I'm saying.
Eddie, we're coming from the back front. We're going
Eddie,
to
yeah,
Eddie.
Why'd you go on the opposite side of me?
In the back, Eddie.
Okay, I wasn't told if we were going.
No.
front
It's
to back.
all good.
My fault. All right. Well. Okay, well, I just joined. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm sitting out here with Sheets and then number 43 starting out here towards the back. So, if I'm correct, it's gonna be you're coming out here from the back. It's gonna be a long race. Do you think you can go from back to the front and potentially go out here and win the race?
Yeah. In practice, I was able to run 0.9s and 0.8s pretty consistently, so I think I have the speed. It's just I sold my qualifying laps. Hopefully, I can win my home track. I don't care what anybody else says. GHT calls it his home track. He lives 2 hours away. He's the same distance as he is from Dover. Dylan wants to call it a home track. He's like 5 hours away. I'll call my home track. Grove half an hour away. So
Little shade out here being thrown today. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and let's see what you can do out here today.
thank you.
Okay, Dylan, are you here?
Yeah.
How do you feel about your chances of winning today in your number 1 IHOP Toyota Camry for Crash Out Motorsports?
Another bad qualifying effort. Starting in the back, almost missed the race because I completely blew both laps. But hope to maybe get to the front, try to win the race. And I know Sheets. I do live pretty far away, but I guess it is a home state track more than a home track. So either one of us can win it, I guess. But no shade at all.
How do you feel about your points position coming into this race? You have 52 points above the cut line, so that's pretty comfortable. Are you going for points or finishing results?
Obviously, want to spread the points gap out from the cut line some more. I felt last race was a pretty good race where us got up to at least a race above the cut line. So, want to try to get, maybe a little more of a gap, but still want to try to, finish higher up in the race. So.
Okay, good luck today with your bottomless pancakes.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm standing over here with Grimmy now. Grimmy, you had a very rough weekend out in Chicagoland. Lot of stuff happened out there. Decent result.
Yeah.
Come out here to Pocono. Not much of a great qualifying effort, but do you think you could salvage some good points and a decent result out here today?
Yeah, I hope, honestly. I need the help from a lot of people. I definitely learned from Chicagoland, not intentionally wreck someone. So, yeah, and all my fans, Breyer, my lone fan, he wants me to win today, so I'm gonna try to get this 92 Wheeling Chevy in victory lane today. And I just hope for the best.
A lot of hope. All right, well, thank you. A lot of hope for you today, and best of luck.
Aiden, do we have you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're starting about mid-pack. This is your first race that you've made in the last couple weeks.
Actually,
How do you feel
back-to-back
about your
races.
chances of winning today?
Um, I feel all right. I mean, luck did not go my way last time out we were here. Speaking to the guy in front of me, something unfortunate happened between me and him. But I'm also kind of disappointed that Talon couldn't run his beautiful Discord car that we made him. Anyway, I'm starting P11 today. Hopefully, I can bring this 99 into victory lane for the first time. After I don't know how many races, but yeah, I'm just looking for consistency. Basically, making the tunnel turn is basically like the whole deal. And being consistent and just hoping for the best, bro. Hope the race falls into my lap.
Okay, good luck. You're only one of 3 Fords in the entire field today.
Yeah, just shut up.
Hey, we're here with Kevin now. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do.
All right, you've had a really good late charge in this second half of the season. You and JCM have been really dominant so far here in D1. Had a lot of really good runs down there in D2. Do you think you can continue that momentum and be the top dog at JCM today?
I mean, yeah, I feel pretty confident. Our qualifying session for us was not good. We sold both of our laps, and we try to salvage as much as we can, and we got this position. But during our practice session with my other teammates, I was feeling pretty fast and confident, so I feel like I could probably get up to the front and grab some good points. I don't expect to win, but as long as I'm up there, I'm happy.
All right, well, I wish you the best of luck, and let's see if you can keep that momentum going.
Thank you.
No problem.
Talon, do we have you?
Yes, you do.
How do you feel about your chances to win today, coming into this race with almost a 200-point lead on the cut line and almost 150 points ahead of the next car?
Yeah, I mean, the focus stays simple, right? Like, stay forward. If we get a solid day today, we clinch a spot in the championship for a day. Just making sure that we get. I want you to get a finish. I'm looking for wins. That's all I'm looking for. But also help my teammates out at the same time. I want to see a JCM 1, 2, 3, 4 championship 4, and it's very possible. And I'm here to help them. This is breaking news. Aiden has been fined $400,000 for telling Rathead to shut up. But other than that, it was I'm ready to go. Just like Kevin and everybody else behind me, they said that they sold qualifying. Same for me. I mean, I'm running consistent 47. I mean, I'm running consistent 46.9s, and I can run a 46.8 like every 3 laps. So I mean, I feel like I'm gonna I'll be a good car today. I just got to get to the front pretty quickly. But other than that, yeah.
I think this is out of spite because I said I couldn't make Charlotte, so I think this is out of spite.
All right.
Okay, good luck. It seems like if you get your practice lap times, you should be right up there.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'm staying here with Miles, subbing for Senator, I believe, here today. So coming in today, you've had a lot of decent runs down there in D2, and some good runs in D1. Do you think you can take some of those past experiences and try and use that today?
Yeah, I do think I can, but it's also a very different track from the tracks I race, like all the short tracks. It's gonna be tough to catch up with these guys. I know guys Sam, Tylen, to try to keep them up in practice. Didn't really go the best, but I was just gonna take whatever to hang on, maybe try to get some points. And yeah.
Well, you got a lot of big names to go up against, and let's see if you can challenge that. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Qertyy, are you up here?
Yeah. What's up?
Okay. We're gonna be skipping Chuz and Cracky after they both did not want an interview. JCM seems shy today. Maybe focusing on keeping their lines to themselves. Qertyy, how do you feel about your odds of winning today? in your number 11 NOS Rowdy Energy Toyota?
I won in the scheme race back in during winter break. I'm just looking to go for it again. This track is not always about consistency. It's just being there at the right moment, and mostly about the draft. So I'm not really focused on running like crazy lap times. More than just staying with the pack and just being there when it matters.
Okay, good luck. Let's see if this paint scheme is good luck for you.
Thank you.
And I'm staying here with a late sub with SGB subbing for Qertyy today. So going to be now inherited in P2 as it stands right now on the grid. Have had a lot of ups and downs so far in D2. Had a couple runs out here in D1. Do you think you can take a big leap with starting in P2 today and being able to keep up with that?
Honestly, like you said, I got very little practice. This was literally like decided like maybe 15 minutes ago. I was supposed to be commentating with Eddie, but had to hop in the car. I feel confident. Just running some laps. I was doing pretty good. Yo, who is that? Anyway, I was doing pretty good. So yeah, hopefully we are able to keep the track position and just I don't know, just run decent is all I really want to say.
All right, well, very late choice, but let's see if you can pull something good off today. Best of luck.
Thanks.
Sam, starting on the pole. This is, I think, your third start, and you're tied for second most points per race. After starting in the mid-season, after tryouts, how do you feel about your odds of winning today?
Wow, man. Hello, everyone. I've only done one start, but I'm so excited to play today, do some racing at the Pocono. Excited to race with these competitors, put on a show, and I love Roblox MWRT, and I plan on racing some Roblox MWRT.
All right, let's see how fast your duck is today.
And drivers to your VCs. Drivers to your VCs.
With interviews now over, it's gonna be a very interesting day. I'd say. I think the most questionable driver today, I think, is gonna be SGB today. I feel like he hasn't had much practice. Didn't really get too much in out of Pocono yesterday, I don't think. But it's gonna be fun to see what he's gonna be able to do, and I'm very confident to see what Sam's gonna be able to do out of that 17 in the front today. Qertyy, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, just got quiet.
We're just waiting to go pace.
I'll take a quick commercial break before we go green.
Yeah. They might go
Alright.
green soon, so I wouldn't want to go to commercial break.
Okay.
Sorry about that, my mic is tweaking.
You're good. Is it just going to be me up here today, or is Rathead commentating?
I think it'll be just you for now.
Fun. For the delays, everyone, just waiting for everyone to get lined up and ready to go. We'll be getting ready to go green very shortly. while we wait for the green flag to drop, let's take a quick relook at our starting lineup for today. On the front row, it's going to be the number 17 of Sam and SGB subbing for Qertyy in the number 7. In row number 2, it's going to be Qertyy and Chuz Chase in the second row. In row number 3, it's going to be Qertyy and nope. 1 second, they all got really spread out there for a quick second. Sorry, and then in row number 3, it's going to be Qertyy and Miles subbing for Senate in the number 77. And row number 4, it's going to be the number 14 point leader of Thailand. Right behind him is going to be his teammate in the number 29 of Kevin. And row number 5, it's going to be that 99 Ford of Aiden, and right next to him is going to be that 92 of Grimmy. Row number 6, it's going to be the number 1 of Dylan, trying to very, very far back in the field right now, but let's going to see what he's going to be able to do. And then right next to him is going to be right there in the 43 of Sheet. And then rounding out the back of the field is going to be 1 second there is going to be the number 95 of Devin, and the number 00 being subbed in right now for Vex with Brody. And then rounding out the field is going to be Vincent in the number 23 car there. Sorry. We're getting ready we're fixing everything up to get ready to go green. Oh, issues with the lap counter right now. It's going to be green next time. Hello?
How are you?
Let Briar up. Let Briar up. Let Briar up.
Yeah, Briar, okay.
You gotta set lap.
Oh, my bad.
Hurry, we're about to go green this time.
I kind of forgot I was the server owner.
Bro.
Sorry.
Okay, listen, right ahead and CD are gonna tell you when there's cautions, okay?
Yep.
And Briar.
How long is the first stage?
20. It's 25, 25, 35.
25, 25, 35. Gotcha. Sorry.
All right, here we go. All right, I'll see you.
Good luck, Tyler.
All right, well, after that, going to go green this time. Front row is going to be Sam in the number 17. And then SGB subbing for Qertyy in the number 7 as they come off of turn 2, getting ready to go into the final corner. It's going to be one fun day out here in Pennsylvania. One sunny day out here today, and we're going to see who's going to be able to get the checkered flag out here in the tricky triangle. Out of the final corner, Sam and SGB leading the green across the stripe. Green flag in the air. We are green. Good launch by that 17 car right now. Huge launch as they start stacking up 3 wide behind him and heading into turn 1. Qertyy looks lead early on and Sam drifts up the track. A little bit of a stack up back there, almost 4 wide right now. Qertyy to the point. Oh, and car's sideways back there. That's Thailand. He goes into the wall. Kevin back there making contact. He's also around. Multiple cars spin back there. Big mishap there. Could not tell what had happened back there. Trying to get YouTube to work and trying to be able to watch the replay on my own. But right now, look at Qertyy as he heads for the lead right now. Last week's winner to the point. Single file behind him right now. Look at this. Grimmy has now entered into P3. This track runs similarly almost to Indianapolis almost. Got to get deeper into the corner and higher off the exit to get a really decent runoff right now as they battle for the lead in front. Aiden and Grimmy fighting for a top 5 position right now as they head into turn 1. Sam also now into the mix. He's up to P2 right now, trying to take the lead back away from Qertyy. Side by side between them right now. Sam is going to get clear of the 11 for right now. Big dive in for Grimmy right now, trying to get up to that 11 car. Almost 5 laps into this race, Sam has now gotten a big gap over the field right now as they head into 1. Grimmy sending it a little deep on them. Sorry, game lag right there. Could not talk for a second. Looking towards the back of the pack now, SGB has fallen like a rock, almost back towards the back of the field right now as Brody gets into the wall hard right now.
Qertyy, warning for Devin.
Gotcha.
Right now, not a position that Tylen wants to be in. He's all the way in the very back of the pack, way behind everyone. Current point leader and the most amount of wins so far this season. Tylen all the way in the back, just trying to ground up some positions. He's going to need a caution to get back into this field. But with here in Pocono, it's very easy to try and, make contact and go around. He made contact. He's chasing the wall off his teammate.
Chose chase warning.
Huge mishap for that 71 as he's going to get passed by almost near the entire field as he dropped like a rock to the back there. Not what he needed. Another Hornet's Nest towards the back right now as we got like a 5-car tandem all fighting for position right now as they head into turn number 2 right now. Just another Hornet's Nest. It's like I said, it's almost basically racing at Indianapolis. You got to look for a really good entry on the bottom and a really good exit off the top. And if you get way too close to the wall with somebody side by side, it's going to end very badly. We've seen that a lot with Indianapolis, and we've seen it a lot so far here at Pocono. Looking towards the battle for the lead, Sam's still holding a decent gap over Qertyy right now. Qertyy was he's been a decent competitor at tracks like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he won Indianapolis in D2 early, couple weeks back. Having a really decent run out here today. He's not been that active so far through the second portion of this season, but he's making a little bit of headway, trying to scrounge up some more spots and points, trying to get in one of them final 4 spots. Current close battle right now for P3 right now between Qertyy and Grimmy. Grimmy's been a silent competitor so far this season, not having some good results, but slowly in the last couple weeks, he's been able to, get some really decent results. I believe he got around a 8th place finish out in Chicago.
Sheets warning, also cautions out. Qertyy, caution. Also, Qertyy, can you let Rat head back up, please?
Oh my god.
Tell them the pits are open, just in case.
Pit road is going to be open here. This is going to give the 14 a huge break in this. He was all the way at the back of the pack on that first couple laps. Got a little bit of contact there. So that's going to give him a huge break as we head into pit road right now off of turn number 3. Everyone's going to elect to come in. Everyone's pit sign is on. We head down into pit road. Everyone seems to be good. No speeders. Everything seems good. Drivers peeling out. Let's see who's going to be able to get the lead off of pit road. Big driving Qertyy by a nose. I think just inherited the lead from Sam. Big jump for him. Did someone let Rat head up, by the way?
I'm up.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Are you commentating with me or are you officiating?
I'm officiating.
Okay, just making sure. All right, choose cone right now. Qertyy's going to elect to stay on the bottom. Sam's going to pick to the top as we come in through, I believe, turn number 3, come into the restart zone right now.
Green next time. Also, we're red flagging it. Redhead, do you have a
Sorry,
server?
there's
I don't
no
know.
communication. I wasn't expecting
I can get
to.
one, but I need Vince to like add me and then cancel and then re-add me.
Yeah.
If that's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what
Tyler,
we're
Tyler,
doing.
please, I wasn't expecting to host.
Qertyy, should we go to
What is going on? What is going on?
We're switching servers.
We're switching servers because I'm
Okay,
broadcasting.
who has a server? Who has a private server?
I'm getting one right now.
Are you friends with everyone
I
here
just
too,
need.
Rathead? Friends? Are you friends with everybody?
I have everyone added except Vince because it's not letting me
Add
add him.
Vince.
You need to tell him to like. You need to tell him to add me and then cancel and then re-add me because that's what happens sometimes.
Salty.
I have everyone else in the server added.
Qertyy, just go to commercial break.
Yeah.
Yeah, Qertyy, go to commercial.
Okay.
Let me know when you're
Alright, we're back.
All right, everyone. Sorry for all the all the stuff going on. We had a little bit of a miscommunication through the first little bit of that race, but everything has been sorted out, and we are getting ready to go green as we come off of turn 3 right now with Qertyy and Sam on the front row right now as we head across the restart zone. We are green back in Pocono. Huge jump on that inside right now for the 11 car right now, heading into turn 1. They're 3, 4 wide behind him, heading into 1.
Good launch for number 11.
Wide back there too, as we got a couple cars in the wall.
Fanning out, down low by trailer, around goes Aiden in the number 99. Beck's also collected up around. Also, multiple cars are around as well. No caution, we will stay green before the race lead. Qertyy catching up to the back bumper and the number 11 of Qertyy into the wall. Goes the number 17 of Sam. Able to save it though, so no caution, we stay green. But Qertyy able to pull away from the rest of the field as they head out of turn number 3.
Big run by Dylan right now, under attack by the 29 of Kevin right now, though. You know, he's been having a lot of really decent runs so far down there in D2, having a lot of really good runs. I mentioned it in the pre-race. He's been, you know, having a lot of really good runs as for that 29 car for JCM. You know, had a really good run out in Lime Rock. He's been doing decent in the second half of the season. I'm pretty sure he won the 600 earlier this season, but really good run for that 29. Okay, big stack up off of turn 4. That's going to let the 29 and 14 try and fan out to the bottom lane. Oh, gets really dicey there. Here comes Devins now in the 95 all the way on the top lane. Here comes Chase too. Still fanning out really wide back there. 4 wide again between people all the way in the back of the pack. It's getting really quick, but big benefit so far for that 14 car right after that caution. Got a lot of really big track position as he lost a lot of it early on in the race, but he's close back up to the top 5 now.
Yeah, and the leaders are right now single file down the Long Pond straightaway. Here comes Qertyy down to the inside of the 29 of Kevin. In and along with the 29, contact made. And it's Qertyy to get up to the front of the field as Qertyy goes around. Down the north straightaway. Oh, it's all the way down the pit, but here they come for the race lead. Tylen gonna go down the inside of the 9. Side by side for the race lead. They head on the front straightaway.
JCM 1, 2, 3 right now down the front straightaway, all battling for that position. They all want the stage win. Oh, we had a horrible wreck back there that we didn't mention. Sam had a horrible hit against the barrier. Neither of us knew that. Horrible hit for him. But as I was saying, back to the front of the pack, JCM 1 through 3. Matter of fact, 1 through 4 now.
Yeah, and Kevin Carr gonna be side by side for 4th. Up the track with number 11. Here comes Dylan. Down to the inside, number 11 for 5th place. Kevin able to get clear of 4th. Now Dylan gonna be able to get clear of 5th. Now Qertyy still trying to fend off against the number 71 of Qertyy for 2nd. But he's also hunting down the coattail of the number 14 of Tylen. Here to come down the front straightaway. It's Tylen and Qertyy to battle for the race lead.
Qertyy got very low off of that exit. Tylen drifted up the track, trying to get a little bit of top lane exit speed out of turn number 3 there. Seemed like it benefited Qertyy just a tad bit more as he got almost close to that. He got about half a car length to his back bumper heading into turn 1. This 9 car is very strong. He was last week's winner out in Chicagoland. Now trying to set his sights on a 3rd win this season.
Yeah, multiple cars going in a wall. Around goes Grimmy. Sliding down the north straightaway. Is he able to save it? He is. What a save by the 92. But for the race lead. Start for 2nd. 3 wide for 2nd. Kevin going to be side by side with the number 71 of Qertyy for 3rd place. Qertyy over to get clear with 2nd as they fan out right in the back on the long straightaway.
JCM 1 through 4 right now. It's the JCM dogfight right now, trying to go for this stage win. You know, they're battling hard for that 2nd position. Qertyy getting clear for P2, but they're letting that 14 just drift away into the sunset right now. You know, it's been a really good good second half of the season. Ever since we came back from that mid-season break,
around
this
the
14 has been
flying down the north straightaway. He's able to save it though, but the caution will come out.
Caution is out. Oh, not what these guys wanted to see right now. Late in this race, it was starting to get a little bit single file and fanning out a little bit more. Just not what they needed to have happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Thailand had a very large lead. They were about to battle up at the front of the field for the race lead. Qertyy was gaining on number 14. Unfortunately, that yellow messed things up. And yeah, but the gap has closed for the number 9 car. He will have another attempt to take back the race lead and possibly get the stage win.
So, considering the fact that we weren't able to get any pre-race picks in, do you want to try and make some picks in right now as we come to the close of this first stage?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very long stage. Got here late. But give me the number 14 of Thailand to get the victory here at Pocono.
Honestly, if you ask me, right position, right time, I think I got to give it to the number 11 car Qertyy. He was very good here out in Indianapolis when we had the Brickyard. He was very strong out here for I believe both events. You know, wasn't able to get much done towards the end of that race, but this is kind of in his wheelhouse when it comes to the track layout, I gotta say. So I say, you know, right time, right place. I say you got to give it to that 11 car.
Yeah, absolutely. But we also got to talk about Thailand, honestly, my pick. You know, what a season he's had overall. The winningest driver this season by far was going to be Dylan, but Thailand's had a very incredible run throughout this entire season ever since Manuel left. So it's going to be very interesting to see, you know, if Thailand could be able to get the victory here.
That is true. I feel like a one to watch. I feel like you got to keep a very close eye on that 92. He's having a little bit of a rough day, but before anything bad happened, I think you got to keep a close eye on him. Once again, just like another thought, right position, right time. I think he could potentially go out here and get it done if the cards lay out correctly for him. You know, he's been fighting for that elusive first win for a long while. Could today potentially be his day to get it done? We'll find out towards the end of this race.
Using this time, it will be Qertyy to go to the top, making up so much ground on the leader of Thailand. Thailand will be going down to the bottom, but joining Qertyy up to the top will be the 11 of Qertyy and the 92 of Grimmy as we get ready to come back to the green flag.
You know, I feel like that inside line has been the most dominant lane to work with all day long. And I feel like we're going to see it again as we come through the restart zone down the front straightaway. Green flag back in the air in Pocono. Thailand, once again, inside line. Good launch here right now. 3 wide per second now.
Great launch for the number 14 on Thailand. Here comes Kevin down to the inside of number 14. Side by side for the race lead as they enter on turn number 1 and down along bond straight away. Contact made around goes Quackley. And he's able to save it now. He is turned by the 23. Everybody standing out down along for filling out. Tyler gets turned off the track into the outside wall through the tunnel 220 around as well. Dylan also piling in. No caution. We will stay green. Multiple cars losing so much ground. But for second, it is Devin from the back to the front to take away the second position. And they're going to be 3 wide for second. Kevin pulls away with the race lead down along front straightaway.
Just absolutely gone he goes with the race lead into the sunset. He basically just went towards the lead. And once again, bad break for Thailand again. First to the back. Had it happen early on in the first stage. It's happened again. Car sideways. That's Qertyy. And Dylan goes around with them. And Vincent collected with them. That's a 3-car hit along with Qertyy. That's going to bring out the caution.
Yeah,
and this is going to be the race back. Oh, and there goes Miles down the back along with, I think, Grimmy. Hard break for them. But down the front straightaway, it's going to be Devin getting P2 off there, but it's going to be Kevin getting the race back and inheriting the lead. Oh, once again, just carnage again with out here in Pocono. Like I said, it runs I've said it once, I'll say it again. This place runs like Indianapolis. You got to be close, running side by side here. 3 wide is also very dangerous. When you come up the track, you got to watch that wall with people wall popping. It happens a lot, and it continues to happen again.
Yeah, well, Vincent will be getting a warning, but how about Devin? Honestly, man, the D1 rookie passed tryouts recently, and now is with these D1 guys. He's right now in second. Unreal. Let's see if the 95 could be able to take away the stage 1 from that 29 car.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what he can possibly do. He's had a couple decent runs so far this season. Nothing too spectacular, but I'd say nothing I think is held against these guys. You know, it's a very elusive track. It's interesting to see what these guys can do, as pit road is going to be open as we come towards the end of this first stage. You know, now we're going to have to play pit strategy. You want to get a full tank, or you want to come in, or you want to stay out and try and go for a stage win, get some points in. That's going to be the do or don't here.
And speaking of
Guys,
that,
a lot of guys will elect to stay out.
Yeah, Aiden will lead the
Aiden's gonna
field.
be the first one in.
Aiden being the first one on a pit road. Sam, the second one on a pit road. Let's see how it's going to turn out from here on out. Here they come down on a pit road this time by Aiden taking the number 1 pit stall. Second will be the 17 of Sam. Let's get ready to come off a pit road this time by who will win the race off a pit road. And it's going to be Aiden barely gets it. Second will be the 17 of Sam. Third will be 11 of Qertyy. Let's get ready to come to the green flag.
Well, something is going on right now. It seems like Thailand's having a big issue right now. Oh, and Vince has been disqualified. Oh no. Vince has been disqualified. According to the officials, he has been disqualified. What has happened here? Oh my goodness. I guess they're electing to choose here. I don't know what just happened. Out of nowhere, Vince has been disqualified. We're going green this time, but I don't know what just happened. But coming off of turn number 4, it's going to be JCM 1-2 down through the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Once again, the inside getting a decent run on the inside, but Tyler trying to battle on the top. Top lane doesn't have that much, but let's see what he can do. He's showing that it's possible to get a run off that top lane. Staying with that 29. Devins is holding up that inside line from Thailand right now. Only a couple laps to go in this first stage. Crossover right now. Thailand's going to get clear for second, though. Just trying to chase him down to the bottom of the track. The corner side by side off of the corner right now. Kevin getting a better run, going to be able to clear that 14, but he's right on his nose. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Brody up the inside in the 00, trying to get in some point. Oh, and big slide up to that 00, but it's still gonna help. It's gonna help him though. Gonna be able to get clear of those guys. Coming to the white flag this time by in stage 1. JCM 1-2. Which one is it gonna be, or is someone behind them gonna be able to steal it? That's gonna be the question. 3 wide back there behind them. Brody with a mishap. He's gonna get stuck on the top lane. Oh, and he's around into the wall. Hard he goes. Up on 2 wheels and more contact back there. Oh, and big wrecking right now. Oh my goodness. What just happened? But nonetheless, white flag on stage 1. It's going to be JCM 1-2-3 right now. Which one is it going to be for the stage win? A little bit of contact happened. Kevin sliding back a little bit on position. Gonna have 2 more corners to be able to make some ground on that 14. Big send and drive in on turn number 2. Gonna have 1 more send in on turn number 3. Gonna be able to try and get into him. Oh, Tylen a lane lower than him almost. And off of 4, Tylen's gonna be able to get the runoff and win stage number 1. A lot of mishap happened coming to that white flag. I don't know what happened. Gonna have to look back on the stream there and see what happened. Goodness gracious. Oh, red flag has been waved right now for the state. After the stage, red flag has been issued. Looking on the replay right now for right here is we're looking at Tylen and Kevin coming down in a turn 3 right before. Oh, it looked like just people just fighting for position for that with 8 in there, and just mishapped and just went right into the wall. Nothing much they could have really done there. Big cost for that 99. Was running really good up there in the top 5. I think just a misjudge almost for a position there coming into turn number 2. Sorry, turn number 3 there. Just looking again, just it's so hard to tell. It looked like 99 tried to come down just a little bit, while 71 just came up just a hair, and then just 99 came down, hit the 71, and it was just over from there. Oh, goodness. You still there? Hello?
Hello, still here.
All right, just making sure I didn't disconnect.
I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Yeah, me too. Where's Interstate at, by the way?
Interstate is AFK.
Okay.
It's been chaos. The first Pocono race was like this as well, so I mean.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you want to hit a commercial break for a quick minute?
I'll head to commercial break.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that?
You're good.
All right, everyone, we are back from commercial. Sorry for that little mishap. We had a little bit of a red flag delay there, trying to get everything a little bit situated, but we are back now, and we're getting ready to head down pit road. Stage 1 ended, so we have Tylen as the stage 1 winner. Another stage win to his resume, but we head down pit road. Everything looks good, and let's go see if this is going to shake up anything. People in the back are coming off their pit stall. Who's going to be able to get off pit road first? Really short stop for Miles now as he's going to take the lead away. Short stopping for the 77. He takes the lead. And look at this. The 11 car also what seemed like a short pit stop. That's going to get him P2 here. Had a little bit of a mishap so far early on in that race. Early on in the race, had a little bit of stuff going on, but now he's going to be able to get up to P2. So we're looking ready, I believe, to get ready to choose. A lot of wild stuff has went on early on in this race. But it's going to get a little bit more chaotic as this race starts to come down. I feel like longer runs, I feel like we can have, a little bit better racing, some pit strategy. I feel like stuff can get spread out a little bit to where stuff don't get a little too chaotic. Once again, it used to get really chaotic back around whenever we did multiple lane racing at Indianapolis. But once stuff started getting spread out a little bit, it started calming down some. So let's hope we can get some of that. But they head out of turn number 3 out here in the tricky triangles of Pocono Raceway. Tylen getting P2 here. Miles leading him to the green for the first time out here in Pocono. Green flag back in the air. We're green back in Pocono. Huge jump for that 14 car on the outside lane. He's going to challenge that 77 as they go into 1. Outside lane has not been that dominant, but he's going to try and make that work. Down to the bottom lane. He gets clear for the first position. Tylen to the lead again. After another late run, going to try and get a decent run off that top lane. Late blocking down there, blocking all the way to the bottom. Oh, and Qertyy goes around. Into the wall hard. He's going to collect a couple cars behind him. Carnage as they scatter behind him. No caution yet. Back to the front. Miles staying in P2 right now. Tylen's still leading. I'm going to look at the replay there. Going to try and figure out what had happened between what happened with the 9. Try and get a replay of what happened there. One moment. But it still runs single file as of right now. Tylen's still holding onto the lead, trying to get another win. I feel like he's trying to go after win number 6 or 6. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Okay, I don't know what is going on, but it is not letting me work YouTube for some reason. It just keeps like timing out and just kicking me off of YouTube every time I look at like the clips and all that. I'm just gonna stop using it for right now, but hey, what can you do? So slowly starting to calm down just a hair. Qertyy now fighting for that second position away from Miles right now, who's up to a high of P2. A little bit of a couple mishaps yesterday in the D2 race. Wasn't able to get much done, but today he's run really close to the front late in this race. We're back there behind them. Once again, another name that I've been trying to mention for a little bit, Grimmy. Finding his way up into this top five scenario almost. trying to get his way into that top 5 position, trying to, you know, make something happen. And, you know, he's had a lot of heartbreak in the last couple seasons. Just trying to make something happen. He's going to drift way too tight up off the corner. That's going to let Sheets get a big run on him on the bottom. Little bit of a mistap by him. Gets sideways off the corner. Oh, and he pushes Dylan all the way to the bottom. Chases him all the way to the bottom. A little bit of a frustration by that 92 in the 1 car. I'm going to keep a close eye on that while that happens for a little bit. But still, once again, just another case of just domination by this 14 once again. But here comes my pick that I called earlier today. Here comes Qertyy. Close run in on him. These two have been battling, you know, on and off so far this season. They've been the top 2 contenders for, you know, most of the season. Qertyy fell off just a little bit, but he seems to be back where he left off, fighting with this 14 race after race. It first started out there in Vegas early on in the season. Tylen was able to outmatch him. But then, you know, Qertyy finally got his get back on him, winning Kansas after Tylen tried to put a lot of pressure on him, and being able to go out there and win that race late in December, late of last year, is now he's showing another late charge onto this 14 again for the race lead. Hornets Nest in the back right now, middle pack. Everyone's scrambling right now. Sam, you know, was the pole sitter earlier today, trying to get some positions out of this. He's had a lot of, you know, misfortune happen, you know, constantly today, just trying to salvage something with this day, trying to get some points, maybe even a good top 5 result. But it's been a chaotic one nonetheless. Oh, and caution is out. Looks like Brody and Miles making contact before they head into turn 1. That's going to bring out the caution. So we're going to have a race back, but this is going to be an interesting race back between the 14 and 11. Close in position. 11 driving a little bit deep. Oh, not going to be able to get there, I don't think. Late charge, but not there enough. Tylen going to be able to get the race back. Once again, just it being just a very, very chaotic race nonetheless. Just once again, it's not much you can do. You know, it's just not a wild racecraft between a lot of these people. Like I said, this and Indianapolis are just two of the most like chaotic exit running tracks. You know, you run so low, come up so tight, and when you run about 2-3 wide, that's when it gets really complicated, because you got to go for a really high of an exit off these corners with a really low run to the ground. So it gets very complicated when these guys run 2-3 wide going into the corner and coming off of exit. That brings out a lot of problems, especially with these horrible wall pops that we can have from time to time.
Well, we're getting ready to come back to the green flag here.
No, we're going down pit road.
Oh, well, we're coming down pit road here.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Been a while. Felt like forever, but...
Everyone electing to come down pit road here. We've seen a lot of positions being able to get grounded up. We've seen, and Devin missed his pit stall. Oh no, he missed his pit stall. Was not able to get in, but as we look off the race pit road, Tylen being able to beat out the 11 finally. Tylen finally beat Qertyy off of pit road. It seemed like something that could have happened, and it finally did.
Yeah, well, great recovery for that number 14 car, but it's the number 95 of Devin to take the race lead.
I don't think he has the. I don't think he has the lead because he came down pit road but wasn't able to pit.
Oh.
So I believe the lead will stay to Thailand, I believe. Or not? Are they gonna keep? Are they gonna let the 95 keep the lead?
Technically, he didn't pit, Eddie. So pretty much, if he
Well,
didn't
he
pit,
did elect. Well, he did elect to come in, but he just missed his stall.
all right. So I guess they're letting him get the position here, but getting ready to come back to the green flag. Devin and Qertyy rounding off turn number 3 into the restart zone. We are back underway here at Pocono. Good launch for the number 95. Qertyy get even with Devin, and here comes the 14, a big block at the number 95, and they'll be side by side for the race lead as they are turn number 1.
Huge block by that 95. 4 wide into 1. This is not going to be able to work. Someone's got to let up.
Wow.
It did not get that bad as I thought it would. Thailand back down to the lead. Qertyy up to his inside trying to make position. He's pushing him all the way down the lane, pinning him against the line. Crackery is lost. Multiple cars go around down the back straightaway. Huge contact, and the big one happens behind him. Multiple cars involved, and I think that's going to be the caution.
And at the line, will they throw the yellow? No, they will not. And there it is. There's the caution flag. Thailand out front. Second car around goes Devin.
Oh, just once again, it's just carnage. Like I said, and I say it again, it's very difficult to be able to run these cars 2, 3 wide, especially 4 wide off these corners. These wall pops are just so horrendous that it's very difficult to be able to get, side by side off the corner and not have something horrendous happen to you, especially if someone's, running the top, right next to you as they're both chasing it up the track, trying to get a good exit off. It's just a lot of, surrounding management, I'd have to say is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I believe they'll be opening up pits this time, or I'm assuming not. Oh, it's still going to be juice this time. So Thailand can elect which lane he will be choosing for the restart. It'll be Thailand up, down the bottom, Qertyy up to the top along with Aiden. And Devin will be served on the restart. Watch out for that and get ready to come back to the green flag here.
Just once again with Thailand, I'd say, he's had a really, dominant race, but I feel like Qertyy has been, in his shadow most of the season as we head across the restart stripe. Green flag back in the air in Pocono. Mono between the top 2 right now. These two have been fighting all season. Mortal enemies, as we could call it, rivals even. As Qertyy makes the switch back up the inside he goes. He pushes the 14 up the track to take the point now for the lead.
Comes Thailand back down to the inside, side by side for a race lead between a 14 and a 11. Through the tunnel turn they go. Fania right behind him. 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes the 95. Who's in the slide behind number 14? It's Thailand to get clear with the race lead. But here comes Devin down to the inside. Side by side for a race lead between the 95 and the 14. Thailand should have a run off corner exit with a huge run by the number 95. And it's Thailand to lead lap number 39.
Look at this. 95 has not made too much headway so far this season. What he's making it now is they head into 1. He's seen a gap and he took it down whenever they were heading down out of the tunnel turn and going into turn 3. He's seen a lane and he took it. They had 3, almost 4 wide back there near the middle pack with Grimmy fighting on the inside, trying to salvage some positions out of this, has fought back to front multiple times today, trying to make something happen as Devin's battling him all the way down to the line into turn 4, and here they come to the line as they're side by side.
Tyler did it clear of the 95 out of turn number 3. Here comes the number 77. Center gonna make a move. No, that's not Center. That's the number 77 of Miles. On the back cover of number 99 of Aiden, they head into turn number 1, a big side number 95 of Devin. He's going to be side by side with the number 14 of Tylen for the race lead, and they head down the long pond straightaway.
95 continuously pinching him up the track. Tylen has been decent at pinching him close to the apron and letting them, trying to get him a little bit loose to loosen position. Devin pushing him up the track a little bit. Into the wall, the 14 goes. 95 stays to the point as here comes Miles up the inside for the race lead. Tylen and Kevin go sideways into the turn number 3. Big mishap for them as Tylen still being able to staying close to these guys, but Kevin not so lucky as we got a car down there almost into the wall, and that is Dylan.
Yeah, big mistake for the number 1 of Dylan. Devin pulling away with the race lead, the battle for second, heating up between the 77 and the 99. Miles on the back bumper of number 99 of Aiden, giving him a massive push down the long pond straightaway, and here comes the 99, gonna push the number 95 down towards the tunnel turn. Off the track goes Devin, and here comes Aiden down the inside into the wall he goes.
Gloves are off as we come towards the end of this second stage. Tylen remembering that the 77 out of the way. And that is going to, in turn, screw his teammate and the 99 over more as Tylen back up to the top 3.
Yeah, Devin using the bottom of the racetrack to try to prevent the field from getting that draft off him. But Qertyy right now is battling hard against the number 14 of Tylen Ford in second position, trying to fend them off. It is looks like he's not going to make a move. At the round goes Dylan. Down towards the long pond straightaway, hard on the outside wall. No caution, we will stay green, but for the race lead, Qertyy, catching up to the number 95, wasn't able to get there off a quarter exit, and now Tylen's going to get next to him, heading down towards the north straightaway. Here comes Qertyy down to the inside, but Tylen's going to make a move for second place. Contact made in turn number 3, and it's Tylen to take the position away. They're 3 wide for third.
Look at this. Here comes Chuz chasing Aiden once again. Chuz just got the brunt end, the bad end of that stick whenever Tylen moved the 77. That in turn moved the 99 and the 77 up towards them, and that messed up the 71's run late in this second half, this second stage. That is going to be the big question. Will that 71 retaliate and give a little bit of payback to his teammate for, messing him up a little bit? But he's going to have to make a really good charge onto that 14 as he's making one on that 95. They head into turn 3, coming back to the line.
Yeah, Qertyy battling hard against the number 9 of Cracker. 4-4 plays out the slide behind the number 9 car. But the battle for the lead heating up between the 14 of Tylen and the number 95 of Devin. And Devin will lose the pit. Here comes Tylen up to the outside. Slides behind the number 95. There's contact made in turn number 1. Off the track goes the number 14, and here comes the 71 Qertyy trying to make a move on the number 14 car.
Tylen's teammate behind him, a little bit of a mishap off of turn number 1 there. His teammate's right up to him. Will he remember and give a little bit of, little force payback to what his teammate did a little bit ago? This 95, I don't think he's going to be able to make it to the end of the stage. He's going to probably have to make a pit stop here. As he has his pit sign on, he has a lot less, because remember, he did miss his pit stall going into pit road, as this time he's going to be able to pull in, giving Tylen the lead.
There goes the stage win for the number 95, unless a caution comes out. Tylen right now, your race leader, Qertyy, catching up to the number 14, heading to Turbo 1. They're going to be side by side for third. That will be between the 9 and the number 11. Qertyy at the slide behind Qertyy. Down the long pond straightaway, it's still Tylen who has the race lead.
Let's look a little bit more into the mid-pack of this field. Look at that 17. We have not mentioned his name almost all day, I see. He had the pole, and just everything crumbled after that point. He's trying to salvage up a lot of positions, trying to get something done. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, he was the winner out in Auto Club a couple weeks back. Trying to just, salvage something after that, dominant victory he had out there in Fontana. Right now, as Kevin's chasing that 43 all the way down to the apron.
Yeah, but for the race lead, Qertyy to get clear of the number 14 of Tylen down the long pond straightaway. Contact made a fan out right behind him, but the battle for the lead heating up between the 71 and the 14 as they head to the tunnel turn.
It's going to continuously get dicier and dicier. A lot of contact back there behind them back there behind Kevin. You know, it's just a hornet's nest once again between these guys. But it's just going to get more insane as the race gets closer and closer to the finish. Only a couple laps to go towards the end of stage number 2. Thailand trying to max out a lot of points for today. Trying to make something happen today. It's Qertyy. Haven't had much happen to him since he won out there in Dover, you know, earlier this season. But, you know, once again, anything is possible as pit road will be closed as they head down the back straightaway.
The battle for the race lead heating up between the 14 and the 71. It's been like this for so many laps as they head towards the tunnel to a big send. And the number 14 of Thailand even run up really near the wall. Contact made between the 9 and the 99. Heading towards turn number 3. Thailand gonna enter up high. Qertyy gonna slide off of turn number 3. Not gonna let the number 14 catch up to him. They come on the front straightaway.
2 laps to go in stage number 2. Can JCM make it a 1-2-3 as Qertyy's trying to, you know, gain some time onto that 11 car? But the 11 car is gaining a lot more time onto that 14 and 71 right now. Like I said, right time, right place. That 11 car will be dangerous, and he is dangerous right now as he's getting right up to that 14. Teammates versus a Toyota. What will happen? The 11 gets up the inside. Oh, Thailand the 11 car gets sideways. Like I said, you got to be careful. Sorry, got to be careful running too wide into these corners. They get very dangerous and come to the white flag in stage number 2.
1 lap to go in stage number 2. Will Qertyy be able to hold off the 14 of Thailand and the 11 of Qertyy? Coming towards turn number 1, this time by an egregious send by the 11. Off the track with the 14 of Thailand. And they're going to be side for second as they enter on the long pond straightaway.
Could this be all that 71 needs? They run side by side. This is where they made contact just a lap prior. Thailand making a little bit of contact on the 11. The 11 a little bit deeper, pushing the 14 up the track again. I think this is all that the 71 needed here, is I think he's going to be able to coast and go for the stage win. We're going to have a tight battle for P2 right now. Coming out of turn number 3, Qertyy is going to get the stage win. A little bit into the wall again.
Oh!
Thailand losing some position. He's going to drop to, I think, P3 or P4.
A great effort by the number 9 of Qertyy to try to get the position away.
By the 14 into the 11.
Oh man, that contact on the final corner for stage number 2 really got things heated up here at Pocono. Getting ready to come back to the green flag here today. 1 more stage left until we find out who gets the bald eagle here today.
It is, once again, tempers are flaring even more than what I could have ever expected. We had the team owner, who I think has been the calmest person so far ever since he took ownership, now getting very heated against a lot of these drivers, especially the 11 car, who them two have made contact and making contact again. Oh, it is going to get ugly after this stage, as we're going to have almost what? I believe 35 to almost 40 laps of green flag of racing to go as we head down pit road.
And here they come down on the pit road, this time by seeing the cars right now get down on a pit road here today. We're getting in his pit stall. We're getting ready to
and Qertyy missed his stopping and puts Thailand into his box. Oh no!
Well, big mistake for the 11 to race on the pit road. It'll be Qertyy to get it. Second, the 11 of Qertyy, and third will be Qertyy.
Oh, in return, that 14 gets screwed again. And gets the 11 misses his stop a little bit and pulls into the 14's box. And that's going to drop the 14 almost all the way to the rear of the field. not what he needed.
Well, yeah, will be choose this time. Qertyy will lead the field down towards the choose row. Second will be Qertyy. Let's see if the 11 and the 71 will at the top or the bottom.
You know, it's going to get more dicey and more chaotic, I think, as the race goes on. But once again, it's going to be interesting seeing that 14, you know, drive back through the field because he's been able to do it a couple times today. 3 cars all electing the inside line. That's going to give Aiden the front row and getting Sam a lot of position that he needed. And that's, once again, going to trap the 14 all the way back in the field. Oof, not what he needed right now out of that choose cone. But as we come out of turn number 3, once again, Qertyy, Aiden, lead him to green. Green flag back in the air. We're green back in the tricky trial of Pocono.
And they fan out down the front straightaway. Qertyy and Aiden still side by side as they enter turn number 1. This time by contact made. Qertyy, and we get clear with the race lead. Aiden up on the top. They all slide 3 wide for second. Around goes Qertyy. Sliding at turn number 77 on Miles. Big pile up in the back. Devin collected up as well. And they're able to keep it straight. No caution. We will stay green. Qertyy, and we get clear with the race lead. Around goes Kevin.
Oh no, a lot of cars go around. But I'll tell you one thing, I know the happiest person out of seeing that is that 14 car, just seeing the person that he was making contact with just a couple laps prior just spin right in front of his eyes as he moves up to P3 now in 1 lap.
Kevin to be able to get... Oh, he's right now right in the back of the pack. Qertyy still able to pull away with the race lead. Here comes Qertyy trying to fight off the 14 of Kylan's side by side. Around goes the 14. Kylan hard to the inside wall. Big hit for the 14. He's able to save it though. No caution. We will stay green. The battle for second heating up between the 17 and the 9 as they head out of the tunnel turn.
You think that Karma might have hit oh, and just chased around out of the lead. And Aiden goes around. I think that's going to be the caution. Multiple cars go around behind him. Oh, no.
A very chaotic restart. It should be Sam to win the race back. Second will be Qertyy. Third, Dylan. And fourth will be Tyler. And how about Grimmy getting himself into the top 5?
I gotta say one thing about this. Do you think Karma hit both of them top 2? You think Karma hit both that 14 and 11 at the same time?
I mean, I don't know, honestly. That was pretty chaotic. Both of them not getting the result they wanted, overall. Yeesh, man. So much has happened. I can't even describe
A lot has went on in this race, but I think once again, like I stated, I think after all that contact and after both of them too having a lot of mishaps go on, I think once again both of them just got a little bit of, I'm saying, what seems like either karma for what happened between them or whatever. I don't know. But look at this. Remy and Sam up in the first 2 rows. Look at this. And Brody, Sheep. Look at these guys. A lot of late bloomers in this race.
Yeah, we're getting ready to come back to the green flag. Sam, Dylan, gonna lead him to the restart zone. We're back on the way here at Pocono. Good launch for the number 17, but Dylan is gonna get that even with the number 17 of Sam. Down the front straightaway, 4 wide right in the back. And it's gonna be Sam and Dylan to be side by side contact. Oh, there we go. Around goes Qertyy into the outside wall. Able to save it though, no caution. We will stay green. Aiden also around as well. So is the number 95 of Devin. And it's going to be Dylan to take the race lead as they head down the Long Pond straightaway.
Once again, just more chaos. Like I said, it is in these restarts are going to get more stupid. Oh, and more contact. There goes Miles, and there goes Sheep behind him. That is 3 cars that have now went around. One more, and I think that'll bring out the caution. But once again, and there is the caution.
There it is. The race back to the line. Dylan gonna get first, second Tylen, and third Sam. Tylen barely beating out the number 17 car for second by about 0.045 seconds. That was some slow math I just did there.
Once again, this race is just getting more crazy, and crazier by the second. We've barely even done, I think, 5 laps in this first stage, in this third and final stage. And once again, it's just like we've had what seems like 3 full cautions so far.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't here for like a majority of the race, but well, I mean, it's been very chaotic this stage.
Sorry. I mean in stage 3.
Possibly, I think, possibly our second caution. I'm assuming. But man, oh man, this kind of has reminded me of like IRL Pocono before like 2024. Oh, and there I go, Dylan speeding on pit road. Big mistake for the number 1. And that's going to be heartbreak for the number 1 of Dylan. He will lose the race lead.
Heartbreak for him. He finally went up towards the lead of this race, and now just getting, a big mishap for him. Is going to have a bad pit stop here, but it's going to be how much do you want to fuel out? And I think Thailand has gotten the lead back again. Oh, and that is going to drop Grimmy all the way into the back row of this field. Oh, went from towards the front in a late contender, all the way in the back. It's going to be hard to see if he's going to be able to catch back up through the field, but we don't know. Anything is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be Thailand to take the race lead with the mistake from the number 1. Oh, Dylan, getting ready to come back to the green flag. It'll be Qertyy. This time, I believe, it'll be Thailand and Sam to lead us off.
Sam was our pole sitter for today. He's had a lot go on. He's been, about end of mid-pack or so. And it's just not been the race that he's been wanting to have. But, I reiterate, and multiple people picking the inside line. No one going outside.
Not choosing this time.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, did we even do a choose come?
No, it's choose
We're
next.
choosing next time.
Okay, I thought choose was right there.
Yeah.
Well, my fault there, but
Well, I mean, you're not the only one who made that mistake.
I see everyone had made that mistake.
Pretty much. Dude's next time here, Thailand will be the race leader. Second will be the number 17 of Sam.
But like I was saying, Sam, had gotten the pull out here. He's had really decent qualifying results, but just not much really to show after. I think, since Auto Club of his first ever win, I think. But it's been a lot going on ever since then, and he hasn't really had much go on in this race. He's been towards the bottom half of the field all day, and just slowly starting to now get a little bit of momentum towards the end of this race. So let's see if he's going to be able to pound something up, get a good run, and try and go out there and go for that win.
Well, let's see. Coming to the choose row this time by Thailand. Sam, the top 2 at the moment. And here we go. Thailand to take the bottom. Second, the 17 of Sam Qertyy going to hop down with the number 14. But it's going to be Devin to gain so much track position on the top side. Get ready for the restart.
It's gonna get fun once again. This for sure will not be the only caution that we'll see towards the end of this stage. We're definitely gonna see some more as we head through the restart zone. Thailand, Sam, front row, green flag back in the air. Down the front straightaway once again, fanning out 4 wide, trying to get as much position as you can. Hornet's Nest again. Where do you go is the question.
Yeah, fanning out down a long pond straightaway. 3-way contact. Around goes Qertyy. Right up and over he goes. Great flip for the number 11. No caution, we stay green. Thailand out with the race lead. Here comes Sam. Up to the outside. Into the wall goes and around goes Qertyy. He's able to save it down the north straightaway. No caution, we stay green. 4 wide for a moment down to the turn for 3. The 9 gonna slide up 4 wide for second. And they're gonna be 3 wide for second place. Here comes Qertyy down to the bottom with help for number 77 Miles.
Oh, I'd just like to say before I continue anything, if you and the MWRT server had a flip today, you have hit your parlay. Congratulations. Just like to point that out for today. Congratulations to you, but back to the front of this field. Contact more again between these guys. A little bit of contact between, I think, Qertyy and his teammate of Kevin on the top lane. Once again, Thailand, gone. This is what he's been benefiting with all day long. These guys get together. These guys run side by side out of the corner, hit the wall. This lets him just pull away. He's been one of the fastest and strongest cars of the day. How long can he keep that going for?
And they fan out right in the back. The battle between the 1 and the 77 for 4th place is heating up. Miles gonna get right in front of the number 1, and the pit signal has been flashing just a bit for the number 77 car. But here comes the 95, down to the inside of the number 1, he's giving the bumper. Off the track goes Dylan, and here comes Devin. Down to the inside for 5th place, as Qertyy to try to get a run on the number 9, as they head down the long pond straightaway.
Once again, it's going to be another JCM 1 through 3 as it sits right now. How long can these guys go when it comes to, being... Oh! As I say that, both of them into the wall, and there goes the 71 all around. Bad timing for that call right there. I gotta say, the commentator's curse has came back.
And big stack up for 2nd place. Each gonna be able to take advantage and take away 2nd. Kevin gonna be in 3rd, and now Dylan trying to battle hard against the number 9 of Cracker as they head into turn number 1 this time by an egregious spin by the number 1. Still side by side for 5th place between the 9 and the number 1. Contact into the wall with the number 95 of Devin. From contact by the number 43 of Sheet. Sheet will be able to get clear of the segments, and here comes Grimmy to get the bumper to the number 1 of Devin. 3 wide before contact. Around goes Devin. Flying to the inside wall. Big hit for him. No gonna be taken. Around goes Qertyy in turn number 3. Big hit. Into the outside wall, he's able to save it, and he goes around off the corner.
Oh, no, he doesn't contact with Devin. He goes back around down the front straightaway. Now, look at this. This is where it's going to get interesting. This is interesting. Look at Thailand, and look who is in front of him that he is trying to put a lap down. This is going to get fun. This, I guarantee you, this 11 car is not going to give up his position to go a lap down that easily. If that 14 car gets to him.
Around goes Kevin. Hard into the inside wall. Caribbean around as well. And that'll be the yellow.
And saving grace for the 11 as I was talking about it. 4 wide as they head into the turn number 3. What is going on? And Devin's through the grass. What is going on tonight? The triangle, I gotta say, is no longer tricky. I think it is completely just chaotic and just out of this world when it comes to chaos. It is no longer tricky. I think it is chaotic. I must say, I don't really got the correct vocabulary term for how this can go, but goodness gracious.
Well, I mean, I think that's why they call it the tricky triangle. It's that chaotic.
Open Miles is mad at that 95.
He has every reason to, honestly. I mean, I'm surprised the 95 isn't mad at the 43. Oh, man. Wow, temper's flaring here at Pocono, guys. This is incredible.
Oh, and Kevin is mad, too. Everybody is mad. I don't think I've ever seen a race. Oh, so I think Devin just got out of his car. Oh, Devin just got out of his car. And he got back in! Oh, no, Devin got out of his car.
He got out of his car. Did he despawn?
I think that's an immediate, if I'm correct, that's an immediate drive-through, isn't it? But he will be pitting, so
Devin mandatory pit. Oh,
mandatory.
No.
Oh, and Qertyy, the lone person to stay out.
Well, very interesting on that. Well, you see the number 11 of Qertyy to also stay out along with the number 9 of Qertyy. Very interesting on that. Qertyy now in second place after being in dead last before the caution. But here they come. The race off of pit road. Heating up. It is going to be Thailand again. Second will be Dylan. and third will be Sheep.
It is getting very fun, very, very fun late in this race. It continuously gets more chaotic and hectic as the race goes on further and further. Apparently, Qertyy stayed out too, so he's going to get P2.
Also, I think I found out how come Qertyy stayed out on pit road. After he did wreck, we do remember about that. He came down pit road, which is very interesting. So that caution also saved him.
There is a possible chance that he could have very well went down pit road after he wrecked down the front straightaway, making contact with Devin. That's a very high possibility that he could have done. So that's going to be fun to see what happens post-race out of this. But we'll get back to that later on tonight. Qertyy, Thailand, JCM, 1-2, through the stripes. Green flag back in the air in Pocono. Qertyy with a way better launch. He's going to get clear of all of them down into 1. Where does he go? Can he block that 11? Charging hard on him right now. Up to the bumper of that 9 car. Thailand dropping back a little bit right now on that top lane. Not somewhere where you want to be coming off the corner.
Big contact between the 14 and the 1 down the long pond straightaway. The battle for the lead. Heating up between the 11 and the 9. The 11 going to send it deep down the tunnel turn as we're going to be side by side for that between Dylan and Thailand.
Looked like Qertyy had clipped the apron going there through the tunnel turn, and in return it just kind of just locked up the car just by a hair, and that let the 9 be able to pull away. But he's not out of the woods yet. It's still a long way to the end of this race. I think it's going to be about near 25 laps to go, I think, almost, as we come next time by to lap 69. Haha, nice. You can all celebrate that in the comments.
The battles are good, heating up between the 14 and the 71. Just chase, and here comes Devin. Dylan down to the inside. 3 wide for third. Contact made. Still going to be side by side with the 14. Into the wall goes Thailand. Big hit for him. And that's going to allow for Dylan to get clear off the third position as they head into turn number 3.
Dylan had sent that corner very deep and got right up into that 14 car. I would not be happy if I was him. He just sent that through the corner, put that 14 right up into the wall. I would not be surprised if there was a little bit of contact between these two if that 14 gets back up to that 1 car.
And here comes the 71 down to the inside, side by side for dirt. Contact made down the long pond trail between Dylan and Qertyy. Heading down towards the long pond trail where Qertyy does slide behind the number 1 as they head down towards the tunnel turn. Oh!
End of this race is starting to get picked up a lot harder.
Kevin
Big
around.
contact. Oh, and there goes Kevin around.
Big spin
Once
for
ag-
another. Go ahead.
Once again, just more heartbreak for that 29. He's had a lot go on today. Had a lot of contact getting made. Some of it not being much of his fault, but, everyone has made contact. Everyone has made a lot of bad moves. Oh, he intentionally wrecked, I believe, the 29 there. I think that's what happened, according to the officials, I believe.
Peppers flaring here today at the Pocono Raceway. Thailand going to help the number 71 off Qertyy. Heading down towards the tunnel turn pretty much. Still side by side between the number 1 and the 14. Fourth place. Contact made. And it's going to be Thailand to get clear of Dylan.
Once again, my pick once again. Right place, right time still. Right up into P2, hounding down that 9, about a car length and a half away. But here comes Qertyy. He's been a strong competitor. No one has seen much of him today. Making a lot of switchbacks on him, trying to make something work. Thailand right up against them now.
3 wide for second place. Here comes the 14. Contact made. Qertyy into the number 14. Slides behind Thailand, and it's going to be the battle between the number 71. Thailand going to slide behind Qertyy. Here comes Qertyy down the inside of the green to semi-11, and now Dylan going to take advantage. He'll take away 4th.
Big heartbreak again for that 11 car. He's had a lot of contact happen to him all day long. Thailand just beating, banging elbows out, no regard for anyone. I feel like that goes for the same for a lot of these guys today, as he's going to try and start tracking down his teammate, but he's got a lot to do to be able to get away from them. This is exactly what Qertyy wants to see. These guys beating, banging, throwing fists, throwing haymakers, all behind him. That is what he wants. Is right now Thailand trying to chase up the track and get away from that one car. Not happening. Chasing him down the line.
Contact made on a long possibility. Here comes Qertyy. Down to the inside, but Dylan blocks him just in time. He'll slide behind number 14 of Thailand. Qertyy gonna be side by side for third place as they head down the north straightaway.
And this is where it gets fun whenever you come off them corners, just like we just seen. That chaotic corner that we just seen, calamity corner, I'd like to put it. Them sends, you gotta just watch where you're going. When someone is drifting up that high, your first intent is wanting to, chase them side by side as quick as you can, trying to let them lose like a little bit of space. But at the same time, you gotta watch and try to, lift off the gas a little bit and try and get a better run off the bottom lane than what they can do off the top lane, because that sets you up for a better spot going into turn number 3 and coming off of 4. Sorry, coming off of turn 3 still. It's just going to get interesting, as we're going to see right here, right now.
Yeah, and Qertyy still hunting down the number 1 of Dylan's coattail. And what's turn number 3 this time? By here comes the number 43. She's going to make a move. Down to the inside, he's all bumped the number 11 out of the way, but the 11 still in front of number 43. 4th, 5th place at the battle. 4-7, heating up between the 77 and the 17.
Once again, Thailand trying to seek out another.
30 miles.
Oh,
and the outside wall hard.
Oh, and Miles, 3 out of 3. That's going to give him a drive-through. Not good for him, but look at this. The fight for the lead has intensified. 4-car battle at the front here. Here comes Thailand up the inside of his teammate. Heading into turn number 3. He's going to have the preferred lane. Is Qertyy going to be able to get a better run off the top lane? JCM, 1 through 3. Thailand to the lead again.
Big move by the number 14 of Thailand for the race lead. Qertyy holding down the number 9 of Qertyy ahead of turn number 1 this time by Dylan. Gonna try to get a run on the top side. He's not able to do it as Thailand pulls away with the race lead as they head down the Long Pond straightaway.
It's been a very strong day for this 14. He's once again trying to, seek out another perfect race, but his teammates are hungry for something. Just Chase, he hasn't won since Dover. Kevin, he hasn't won since Charlotte, but he's been winning and doing decently down in D2. These guys have want to get something. But right now, it's possibly the most dominant racing so far that we've seen out of a team.
Battle for 4 heating up between the 11 and the 1. Qertyy gonna try to make a move on the number 1 of Dylan as they head into turn number 1 this time by. Here comes she, little egregious send in turn number 1. He's going to slide off the racetrack as the field gets single filed out, coming on the Long Pond straightaway.
Now this is going to be the thing that I'm thinking of right now as we come with about less than 10 laps to go. If you're a teammate of this person, how hard are you willing to race them? Thailand has shown that he's willing to race his teammates a little bit aggressively. How will his teammates respond to that kind of racing style? Will they race him just as hard, or will they try and let up and be a little bit nicer? That's what we shall see. We've seen him do it a little bit with the 9, especially with the 71. What will happen as we come into these closing laps with about less than 10 to go?
And a big move out of number 71 of Qertyy up the track. Goes the number 9 out of Qertyy. He hits the outside wall hard. Big mistake, contact made. Into the wall to the 9 and the 71. There's a ton of ground. Dylan has caught up to the number 71's back bumper. Heading down towards the tunnel turn this time by Qertyy. Qertyy side by side as Qertyy going to give a massive push to the 71.
And this is exactly what this 14 has wanted to see, them fight behind them. We've seen him do it earlier. When these guys start fighting difficulty and really hard behind him, he starts to be able to pull away and get away. Now this is where it's going to get fun. Where does this 11 car go? He's got 2 JCM cars in front of him. He's got Dylan to his outside. Where does he go? Switch back by the 1 car. Pushing and contact made. Car in the wall. That's Sheets, I think. A lot of contact made. Here comes Justin. That's Sam hard to the wall.
And a big hit for the 17 of Sam. The battle for 4th place heating up between the 9 and the 11 agreed to send by Qertyy down towards the tunnel turn.
Oh, he Tylen in the wall. Tylen sideways off the wall. Big hit. He's able to save it. But big run by the 71.
Qertyy closing the gap for the race lead between him and the 14 of Tylen. Down a long front straightaway as they snake down towards this long straightaway. It is Tylen first, second Qertyy, third Dylan, and they battle hard for 4th as they head into turn number 1.
Coming with near almost 5 laps to go. Qertyy is setting his sights on that teammate of the 14. Once again, he hasn't won since Dover. He's hungry for another one. He's been trying to slowly climb and claw his way through the point standings to try and make something happen and go after his teammate. Trying to get one of them top 4 spots to make it for the championship 4 in Phoenix at season's end.
The battle for 4th heating up between Qertyy and the 43 of Sheets side by side. Down the long front straightaway. Sheets on the inside. Qertyy on the outside. Heading into turn number 1 this time by. Qertyy to slide up just a bit. Sheets gonna run up the track a little bit and into the wall he goes. Big hit for the number 11, and that's gonna allow for the number 9 of Qertyy to take advantage and push the number 11 down the long pond straightaway.
As for that 71 car, it seems like these two are him and the 14 are polar opposites heading through the corner. It seems like Tylen's able to diamond it from the top to the bottom better, while the 71 has been able to diamond it from the bottom to the top better. So it's completely polar opposite as we come with 5 laps to go here in Pocono. This race is heating up between teammates. This race is far from over, boys.
Yeah, as they snake down the front straightaway this time by. Qertyy just close the gap up the track with the number 71. Here they come down the long pond straightaway. Tyler out in front as they snake down the long pond straightaway. Still the 14 out at the front of the field. Qertyy closing the gap.
Once again, my point gets revisited right there as we've seen it through turn number 1 with that 71 car. He was able to send it a little bit deeper, but he had to chase it up a lot higher. But he's staying with that 14 car. 2 completely different racing lines, polar opposites as he comes up to the inside. We got a battle for the lead here.
Snaking down the front straightaway. Qertyy try to draft out the number 14 on Tylen. Heading down towards turn number 1 this time by. It is Qertyy to try to catch up to the number 14. Not going to get to the rear bumper. Up the track he goes, and Tylen still has the race lead.
That 71 is a lot earlier on the gas. Now, once again, watch this 1 car behind them. Where does he go if these top 2 start tangling together? These top two have made contact before. They're not shy to make contact again. We're coming with near almost 3 laps to go as we head through turn 3. This race is picking up. The 1 car slowly closing in.
71 Qertyy to try to make a move on the inside. He's not going to be able to do it. They continue to snake down the front straightaway. Qertyy less than 0.2 of a second behind the number 14 on time. Oh, and they hold it down. And that is going to save Qertyy.
No caution. Oh, it's no caution.
They just revoked the yellow. They just revoked the yellow, folks. For the race lead, Qertyy gonna send it in on 14 on time, and here it comes out of the inside, side by side for the race lead between the 71 and the 14. JCM teammates trying to battle hard for the race lead. Dylan also closing the gap between him and the leaders. Tylen have a huge run up the front straightaway as they come to 2 laps to go here at Pocono.
This is where it's going to get fun. Teammate versus teammate. What will these two do to try and go for the win? Elbows are out. Anything is left on the table. Up the inside, the 71 tries to go. Hitting them up to the top lane.
Oh!
Sideways.
A big slide on number 71 off Qertyy, but the battle isn't over yet. Heading towards the tunnel turn for the second to last time. Thailand still trying to fend off against the number 71. Down the north straightaway and heading into turn number 3. Thailand gonna enter turn number 3 as the leaders in a slide off the racetrack. And here comes the 71 down to the inside. Side by side for the race lead as they head to the white flag.
White flag in the air, teammates. Everything is on the table right now. Point lead on the line for this 14, trying to battle as hard as he can to try and keep that point lead harder and longer as it is right now. The 71 close up to him right now, going into the tunnel turn. What will this 71 do? He's got 2 more corners to make something happen. He hasn't won since Dover. Into the tunnel turn. Tries to go a little bit deeper, not enough to run. Going into turn 3, it's going to come down to this. Thailand deeper into the corner. Just Chase trying to make something happen. 14 up the track a little bit. Down the front straightaway. Side by side. And it's going to be, I think, the 14 for the win.
What a victory for Thailand and number 14, Just Chase. Getting beat out by the 14 by just 0.117 seconds. What a finish overall to this very chaotic race.
Absolutely insane. It was carnage all day, but perfect race goes to the 14. He comes out on top once again. I think this is what, sixth win of the season, I think.
Yeah, man, what a season overall for the number 14 car. Overall, man, I mean, come on now. He's been dominant throughout this entire year, and he's going to extend his points lead throughout the rest of the season, pretty much.
The tricky triangle is no match for this 14 car. Won stage 1. I believe he won stage 2.
No, that's Just Chase.
Oh, Just Chase won stage 2. All right, sorry. Just Chase won stage 2, so it was a JCM sweep of the entire day, but it's going to be the 14 being able to execute almost a near perfect day. And he's going to get the win out here in Pocono, out here in Philadelphia. Or, sorry, Pennsylvania.
Great victory for the 14 overall, man. But what a race. What a finish. You could have not scripted it better, especially for what we just witnessed here today at the Pocono Raceway. You know, it's very incredible to see, how much this league has done. And especially, we got to talk about that 14 car. What a turnaround season he's had throughout this entire year.
He's had a lot go on, but ever since he got ownership, everything has been up from there. It's been an absolute domination of a second half of this season. Current point leader, and it's not even close. He extends that lead by a huge margin. I'd had to bet, but I don't have points on me right now. But as of right now, unofficial winner will be going to the 14 car of Thailand.
Well, what a victory overall. I'll be getting the number 14 car here in just a moment. And here he is, the winner at Pocono, Thailand. What a victory for you, Thailand, man. So much chaos, but you were able to get past through all of it and take the victory. Walk me through what just happened and how you're able to get it done.
I mean, obviously, it was a chaotic race. Feels good to get the win, obviously. With that win, we clinched our spot in the championship 4. So that feels really good, obviously. But, I mean, I just want to thank my teammates for giving me a chance. Qertyy racing me clean there. I mean, I know my team is not really happy with me right now just because I didn't maximize them getting the most points, like winning. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a racer too. I want to get wins. I'm not going to settle for second. I'm going to race you hard. I'm going to race you clean. I'm trying to help my teammates. But this is just a message to the people that are mad at me. I'm not going to name any names. Just know that I'm also a racer too. I'm trying to get wins. But it was a chaotic race. Like you said, that last green flag run was amazing stuff though. Dylan, thank you for racing McLean. I know you accidentally walled it, but I'm not mad about that at all. It was a great race. Qertyy. But I mean, I know a lot of people are upset right now with how they got raced, but it just feels good to get another win. I think that's our 6th win of the season, so that's going to be really good for us. And just I want to thank UPS, Qertyy, also my teammates. I mean, Chuz for racing me clean there. I should help him out big time on points, but yeah, that was a good race for us.
Great job to
You know,
you, Tylen. Here's your victor here at Pocono.
Well, congratulations to you, Tylen. It was a very insane race nonetheless, but congratulations to you. You've had a lot go on all the second half of the season, been really dominant. And as for the people that you were racing against, do you have really much to say with how you compare, like for example, you and Qertyy, how everything was racing between y'all, and how that's going to possibly move over in the next week?
What'd you say? Sorry. What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
I say, considering all the aspects of today's race, how everyone has raced each other, do you think any of that is gonna be an issue whenever we all go in the next race, especially for example, like you and Qertyy with y'all's contact that y'all had throughout the second portion of that race?
I mean, there's no hard feelings with Qertyy. It's the heat of the moment, right? I mean, I was just mad. I was upset I got walled off a 3, but I mean, at the same time, like you said, I door banged him down the back stretch entering 3. So there's no problem with Qertyy. He's very fast. He's a really good driver, and I expect him to have a good shot at making the championship 4 as well. Qertyy, one of the best drivers in the league. But yeah, everybody else, I mean, I didn't see much of what happened. I know there's many guys that are not really happy at each other. Just like some examples, Aiden's really not happy. Grimmy's just been really upset that entire race. He needs to calm down. But yeah, I mean, once Chronic joined, Chronic was a savior of an official. It all started sorting out, and it was really good right there. But thank y'all, and hopefully we can get a win at Vegas as well.
All right, well, congratulations to you, and we'll see you in the victory lane.
Thank you.
Now we'll be interviewing the number 1 of Dylan, who's right now actually on stage. Dylan, wow, that was a very chaotic race. You were up in the front, but unfortunately you didn't have enough time to catch up to the leaders. Walk me through your entire race pretty much and how chaotic it was.
Yeah, start of the race was alright, I guess. I had a good first start, got up some positions, but then after we reset the server, I started V-lagging a whole bunch. But I managed to fix that by, resetting my iPad and deleting some stuff, so it got better. Stage 2, though, I wrecked myself. That was completely on me. I just wrecked myself up Kevin. And so I finished last in that stage. Final stage, got involved in even more wrecks. I don't know. There's no certain Qertyy, I don't know what he's doing. But, yeah, got in some wrecks. But I got P3, but I felt like I could have did way more. I just kept making mistakes. I felt like I was as fast as the top 2. I just couldn't keep the consistency. But also, I just want to say, if you want to get points and win the race, you have to be aggressive. And, when you back out on the final corner, I'm not going to hate on Chuz, but I already told Qertyy this. If you want to make the move, you got to make it. So, I mean, I don't know why Talon would get hate on for not letting them win. So, yeah, but alright day, I guess. P3 is solid, but yeah, I'll move on to next week.
Great job to you, Dylan.
Alright, well, I'm standing down here now on pit road with Qertyy. Can you hear me?
Oh, he's not on the stage.
Oh, he's not on stage? Is Pete's on the stage?
Yep, Qerty's on.
Yep, now I am.
Okay. Alright, Qertyy, so very mixed with how the races went. You were a very strong car, I feel like, towards the end of that. Throughout the entire race, I'd say very, very good top 5 car. A lot of really good runs, a lot of mishaps. I feel like this went, very mixed with how people feel with this race, especially you. But I just want to get your perspective on how today went.
It was alright. I'm just glad I got invaded by you. It's, good old friend of mine. Yeah. Today was alright for me, I guess.
That, by the way.
But yeah, no, good old friends. It was a good day, I'd say. We ran out of fuel on the final lap, so we were coasting it to the finish. he got passed by Qertyy, but it's all good. Glad how today went, and just hope that I could get the win at my home track next week.
All right, well, you had a lot of contact, I'd say, towards the end of stage 2, early in stage 3 with the number 14 of Thailand, and I feel like that kind of transpired just a little bit with more, little door slams and stuff like that, with a lot of really hard, aggressive racing towards the end, towards the mid-half of stage number 3. Do you feel like any of that kind of racing will kind of transpire into a track like Vegas, where you two have previously, raced really hard with each other?
No, I think me and Tyler have a good racing etiquette for each other. It was just that, he didn't race Pocono like the first time, so I get that he didn't understand that. Sending the final, sending turn 4 would just kill everyone, but it's all good though. Overall, I expect good racing from everyone at Vegas, so I just can't wait for that.
All right, well, congratulations on your finish today. You had a good run, and I wish you the best out in Vegas.
All right, appreciate it.
You too.
All right, now final, I'll be interviewing the number 23 of Vincent. Vincent, a very chaotic race overall, got caught up in so many wrecks. Walk me through pretty much your entire race and what you could have done better.
Yeah, well, it was a really hard race. I'm actually wasn't supposed to race because I qualified 18th place, but there was a spot, so I took it. But yeah, really hard race. I was all the way to the back because I didn't want to race with the leaders ruining the race because I didn't practice. I thought I wasn't racing, but there was a spot. And yeah, I don't have too much to say. Really hard racing. We got the problem with the stage 1 with the disqualification for no reason. And stage 3 was really bad with Qertyy. For some reason, he was acting like a wall with all the cars. He was door banging, pushing all the cars to the inside for no reason, so no one can pass him, and that literally ruined my run to get a top 10. I finished, I think, 11th place because of that. So yeah, I hope there is justice for that.
Well, great job to you, Vincent, overall. That's they'll likely wrap up post-race interviews here today.
Oh, sheets.
Yeah, I was trying to get down the sheet. Sorry about that. So last interview. Sorry about that. So down here with Sheets in the number 43 car. So you had kind of just like a sad bit of a mid pack day, I'd say. Had a couple of decent runs. I just want to know, let you give your thoughts and say how you went with this race.
Yeah, just chaotic stage 1 and 2 because I got stuck between Miles and Brody. They can't lie, they don't know how to drive this race. Miles wrecking everything, Brody brake checking me twice. Once we got into stage 3, I actually got room and I was able to go make passes and everything. Besides the chaos, I was able to have speed and run, but people didn't know that when you're racing with someone to brake a little bit more. So they just kept sending me every turn. So just glad at the end I got P4 and happy that my team owner got P3.
All right. Well, we head out into Vegas next week. You've been having some really decent runs here and there. Do we think we can expect anything out of you for next week?
If I can remember how to run Vegas, yeah. I forgot. I learned the line from Sam and MWRT Madness, and I forget it since then. So hopefully I can remember. So yeah.
Very, very strong and very optimistic words by Steve. So I think we'll go ahead and end it with him and send her off with the stream. So I would like to firstly thank everyone for watching today's race. It was a very chaotic and wild one today. I want to thank Qertyy for
no interview for me.
Huh?
No interview for me.
No.
Oh wait. Qertyy, shut up! No, Grimmy, you're done.
No. Okay,
you weren't lined up on pit road, my friend. Sorry.
No, do not interview him.
As I was saying, before something goes wrong, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank Qertyy for streaming this race. God bless you for doing that, my friend. And I want to thank Interstate for also helping me commentate today's race. Big help, my friend. Anything you like to say before we end it?
No, not at all. Very chaotic race overall. Can't wait to see what happens in Vegas next week.
All right. Well, with that, we'll catch you all at Vegas next weekend. I sadly won't be here, but I wish everyone else the luck, and we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.